This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're in the M48 patent. Now, I'm going to address a couple things real quick. One of which is welcome all of the new people to the channel. It's ridiculous how many people have showed up recently. Also, welcome back to all the old folks of the channel. Those of you who have been here since the very beginning, those of you who have come a little bit thereafter, thank you. So, my expertise, as you all know, is tank destroyers and artillery. That's what I prefer to play. But I need to be more well-rounded, so I'm going to be playing medium tanks a lot more in the future. You know, you guys know I have the Bat Chat, I have the M48 patent, I have the TVP 5051. And, you know, those are all great tanks. They're all very, very different. So I'm going to be using the patent a lot in the near future. So you're going to see a lot more of it on the channel. It is my favorite medium. It's slow enough that it doesn't get me into trouble. And it's, you know, got enough hit points to, when I do get myself into trouble, generally help me get out of it. But it doesn't hit the hardest. It doesn't, you know, it's not the most agile. Oh, T-49, put a shot into him, and he's going to hide behind that building, which is a go-to. Now, I can't back out because they've got 3 artillery that want to kill me. So I stay behind the building, and I'm just going to rip the building down that he's behind, because I'm not allowing him to stay there. But I've got help, too. We've got Big Minivan, we've got Terror, we've got Contact, and we have a new guy that I've never played with, which is Chaos. So, T-49 realizes he's in a world of hurt. He runs out, tries to derp me, derps it into the ground, and gets nothing for his trouble. So we're going to back off. We're not going to get in front of Minivan here, who is actually Deluxe Bullet, but it's Minivan. We're going to go around him, and we're going to see if we can't spot some stuff. Now, Terror's already up ahead of me. He's going to get the initial spot on, I believe, a T-10, and then I'm going to pop up, and we're going to see what else is out there. But I don't want to sit here. They have 3 artillery. One is a T-92 and one is a Conqueror gun carriage. Both of those hurt really badly. So we don't want to sit here. This is just an initial feeling out period of just what we can get away with. You'll see once I'm detected, I know arties are looking this direction, so I'm not going to stay still. And I'm moving further than, you know, 2 or 3 inches forward and backwards. I know I move quite a bit. And I just keep it sporadic. Again, just pop up, see what we can detect. We've got a T-10 detected. And as soon as we can, we want to pop over this hill and take a forward position. Always try to take further than what they give you. If you get hung up, 3 artillery will absolutely obliterate you. But if I can get deep in there, I'll be fine. Now, this T-10's about to drop over the right side. He's the one detecting me. So once he gets out of the way, I'm crossing this hill right there. So I took a, you know, an auto lock shot at him. I wasn't planning on hitting him. It was more of a, you know, just keep him honest. He's out of there. I didn't get detected as I crossed, and now I'm just trying not to run face first into a Death Star. So we know there's a Jag Tagger. We know there's at least 1 Death Star. What I didn't know was I'm about to run into not 1, not 2, but 3 Death Stars in short order. But it's all about how you put yourself into that position, and you'll see that I get the jump on them. They're not expecting me to come rolling up. As far as they know, we're all still back there at A1. So I roll up, I get up in here, we auto-lock, put 1 into the side of the Death Star. Now they know I'm here. Now they're all like, okay, we need to get rid of this guy. But I'm not alone. I spot these guys, watch what happens to them. There's 1,000 damage. You know, so keep that in mind. Always being able to stay into a good spot. You know that if one of those tanks gets a shot on you, you potentially be gone. So playing very, very carefully. I noticed this guy moved back, so I'm going to wait for these guys to make a mistake. Wait for it. Jag Tiger's going to be the first. I pull out auto lock, put it right into the side of his tank. No problem whatsoever. He's down. Terror's on the other side doing the same thing from the other side. So now Death Star pulls out. I auto lock, hit right into the side of his tank. No problem. He looks at me. Terror finishes him off. Now this other Death Star back here, he's going to be cheeky, and I'm just going to put a shot right through the front of his turret, right between the silo and the house. Now he knows that he can't back up, because if he backs up, I've got him. I put one into that Death Star, and we're just rinse and repeat right now. Trying to keep these Death Stars thinking. That Death Star just fired. Put another one into him. Mercy rolling. 418 left him with just a little bit. Am I going to get loaded in time? Ah, he's behind the thing. Deluxe gets a kill, which is minivan. And then Terror gets the other guy. So all of their Death Stars are gone, that I know of. They've still got their 3 artillery, and here comes one of them. Look how far away that shell landed. He still tracked me and did damage. He did roughly 210 damage to me and tracked me from that far away. That's either a T-92 or a Conqueror gun carriage. I think the T-92 would have done a lot more damage being that close to me, because most T-92s run the Super Juicy. Well, the T-92 just got taken out by Terror. I'm rolling over the middle, trying not to do any damage to myself, so I go down nice and crooked. We've got the CGC straight ahead. He was likely the one that hit me. We've got a little guy running away. Chieftain down here. Try to put one into his turret, but he immediately pulls forward the moment I shoot. Unfortunate, but it happens. Well, we're having a pretty decent game so far. 8 hits, 1 kill, some spotted damage, so we're doing really well. And what do we got? Oh, Chieftain's live. There we go. There's one of those non-OP medium auto locks from halfway across the map, right? CGC, am I going to get loaded in time? Nope, they finished him first. And you can see our platoon has just absolutely been mopping the floor with these guys. Everybody, just about everybody that dies seems to have a yellow name attached to them. Now we have a Type 4 Heavy in a spot that I personally have never seen before. So this could potentially be a secret spot guide as well. And I'm assuming he had help. He is in a platoon, so I'm assuming he had help to get up there, because even my Patton couldn't get up there alone. Or at least I tried and I couldn't make it, but I've never been up there, so maybe there's a different way. He hits me, no big deal. Hits my track. He's going to drop off the mountain, and he's going to hide. So while he's hiding, and while he's no threat to me whatsoever, I'm going to go see if I can't help these guys with the bat chat. Now this bat chat is going to potentially ruin my game here. But, you know, it's a thing. I come down here. He doesn't know I'm here. I go all the way to the edge of the water, put a shot into him, and now he's going to turn towards me. Now, I turn my armor towards him, and I'm trying to aim at his head, and I take a shot right as he backs down. I hit the ground. He doesn't. I run this way. They finish him. And now it's just this heavy tank. Now, Contact has already been up here before. He's trying to get a Death Star up there. And I'm not sure, like, the way to get up here, to be honest. I've never done it. But Terror's going to run in here, just ahead of me. And then I'm going to use my Patton and try to push him up. So, right here, you can see Contact and the Death Stars kind of all over the place. But, you know, I can push Terror most of the way up. All he's got to do is turn. There you go. He gets up, and then he can figure these things out. He can figure out the rest of the way to get up there. It's pretty self-explanatory. I try to make it up, and the Patton just doesn't have the tracks for it, unfortunately. And then I'm going to get a boost, but instead of a boost with the direction I want to go, I end up getting pushed straight off the left side because the Death Star wants up. So, that's the thing. Death Star gets up, he was pushed by another Death Star, and then I roll off to the side, and Object 261 finishes it. So, we end up with a clustered mess up here, but a new spot that you guys may want to check out in some, you know, 4,300 damage, 2,900 assisted. That's a pretty good game. Terror coming in first, I'm coming in second, and the rest of the guys are in there too. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.